Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Poetry Farming Made Easy by Chris Julie Farm Poetry Academy. Well, welcome back to our channel, and if you know you've not subscribed to our channel before now, please do that. Today we're going to be discussing how to get the right dosage and administer the right dosage of drug to your pets. Some of us, we just know, okay, they told us to go and buy this drug, we go and buy it, but you are already used to using your spoon. When you get to where they sell this drug, all you do is you ask them, how do I measure it? And they will always tell you, use one spoon, use one spoon. Every drug have different dosage requirements. Every drug have different dosage. So if you keep using one rubber spoon for each drug, you are probably administering the wrong dosage to your pet. So today we're going to teach you how to measure your drugs right, with or without a scale. So stay tuned to our channel. Don't touch the dial. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that. We have other educating videos in our channel: how to set up your brooding pen, poultry disease and treatment. We have the real cost of raising 100 broilers. You don't want to miss that. We're entering a new year and we have to do things the right way. Well, now let's get into it. How do we measure our drug with or without a scale? First of all, we're going to do it with a scale. Like, if you know you are a poultry farmer, you can go get this kitchen scale. It's not expensive. You can get it anywhere in a shop where they sell kittens, in a poultry drug shop. You can get this scale. It's very easy. It's not only the fact that you can use it to measure your drug. You can also use it to weigh your beds. Yes. So you should go get this scale. It's less than 5,000. And one of the good parts of having this scale is the fact that it gives you every unit that you want. If you want 1 gram, we have a bigger scale, but we prefer this one because most of those bigger scale you can get from 5 gram and above. But with this particular scale, you can get 1 gram, 2 gram, 3 gram. So it's like that, and it's very easy to use, and it uses a battery. Like you can see, it's very easy to use. Just for you to open it, and you put your battery in it. Very easy. You can use it to weigh your bears too, and you close it. When you are done, you can remove your battery so that you can save the life of the battery. Now, as you can see, it's just for you to put it on the on and this is the on and off button. This is the mode, and then the time. You put it in the on and off. If peradventure you are placing something on it and it's not on 0, you can just press this button and it will go back to 0. All you have to do is just put something on top of it that you want to use in measuring your drug. And this one, well, I told you that this particular scale is good is because it can give you whatever units you're looking for. Is it 1 gram? Is it 2 gram? Is it 3 gram? It can give you, so at least you have a peace of mind that you are administering the right dosage of drug to your pet, because drugs are very expensive and you just don't want to just go and buy and keep saying it didn't work for me, it didn't work for me. The drugs works, it's just you that is not giving the right dosage. Just imagine now, we want, like, let's do an experiment with this particular drug. Let's do an experiment. Let's say everybody can easily get a nylon in the house. Let's say we put a nylon on top of it just to measure. Put a nylon on top of it, and now I want 1 gram of this particular drug. Are you seeing it? As you're putting the drug, it will be reading 3, 5. Let's say I want 10 gram, 8, 10. If you want 1 gram, it's easy. You can get 1 gram. Like, let me say we want 1 gram. There are drugs that will tell you 1 gram to 1 liter, 2 gram to 2 liter. Most of us, we use a 4 liter drinker. So let's say we want 4 gram. It's just for us to, you see, 3, 4 gram. And now you can do this with confidence that you are measuring the right drugs. Are you seeing that this drug right now is powdered form? Like, it's powdered, like you can easily measure it. So when you go to buy your drugs, the first thing you need to do is check the expiry date of your drug. Whatever drug you go and buy, you get there, check the expiring date of the drug. That's the first thing. And the second thing, make sure you feel it. Like you can see this one now, it's powdered. Are you seeing it? You can easily measure it, but make sure you feel it to see that it's not cakes. I will open this drug for you now, and you see that if you go and buy this and get it home, you might not be able to measure it. Are you seeing it? It's caked. It's caked. Do you understand? It's caked. And so it might be very difficult for you. If you don't have a scale, it might be very difficult for you. So when you go to buy drugs, make sure you feel it. Make sure you are feeling it to see that this drug is not good, it's not caked. Do you understand? After checking the expiring date, make sure you feel it that the drug is not caked. Now, that's aside. That aside, you can see that this scale can easily give you the measurement that you want. So it is best you go get this scale and it will help you. Now, for those that say my farm is very small, I can't go get the scale, I don't buy drugs more, it's okay. But then this scale can also help you measure, also help you weigh your bet. But for those of us that don't have a scale, how do you measure your drugs with or without a scale? How do you measure your drugs with or without a scale? It's easy. If you do not have a scale, at least you can get a nylon. If you do not have a scale, you can get a nylon. And then you have spoon in your house. Do you understand? You can get a nylon and you can get spoon in your house. So if you have a drug like this, and this drug tells you 1 gram to 1 liter. Imagine this particular drug is saying 1 gram to 1 liter. And then you want that means it's a 100 gram drug. So it's 100 gram to 100 liter. So if you are using a 10 liter, that means 10 gram to 10 liter. That is why I told you that all drugs have different dosage. This one is 1 gram to 1 liter. While this former one is 1 gram to 4 liter. Are you seeing it? When you take it home, you are using one spoon for the 2 drugs. You might not get the right results because you are using the same measurement for all your drugs. So what you do is always check the dosage. Very important. Most of these people at the drug shop that you are always asking, how will I use it? How do I use it? They are just sales girls or sales boys. They are just being paid for the job. They are not vets. They don't know the job. They don't know. So most time they just tell you use 1 spoon, and you use 1 spoon and you say I've used the drug before. It did not work. And whatever drug you buy, always read. Yes, some drugs have specification. Like Tylodo's drug, Tylodos will tell you that you should dissolve in warm water before adding to their drinking water. Tylodos will tell you add to their dissolve in warm water before adding to their drinking water. That is their specification. So most people, they go to buy Tylodos, and Tylodos is very expensive. They go to buy Tylodos and they just give to their best like that. No, and it will not work. So make sure when you go to buy drug, you read the specification, everything about the drug, so you know if you are going to be doing the right thing. Do you understand? So now, every drug, like we said, have different dosage. So this one said, so each liter of drinking water had 1 gram. That means 1 gram to 1 liter, 4 gram to 4 liter. And please, you should have something you use in measuring your drug. These buckets now is like a 13-liter bucket. There's a smaller one, it's not so expensive. Even if your farm is small, your beds are not much. There's a smaller one. So you know, is it the right amount of water you are using? If you can see this bucket, it has numbers. Are you seeing it? It has numbers. This bucket has numbers. So if you want to use a 5 liter, now you are measuring 5 gram of this drug, and you want to put it in 5 liter, you can see where there's 5 liter here. So you know, okay, you are doing the right thing. Now back to the drug. You don't have a scale and you want to measure drug, and this drug is saying 100 gram to 100 liter, and you just need 10 gram. Do you understand? And you need just 10 gram. Do you know what you're going to do? You need just 10 gram of this drug, and this drug is saying 100 gram to 100 liter. Rather than just do the normal thing that you could do, you just take 1 spoon with your rubber spoon and put it in the 10-liter drinker and say that is it. Always make sure you do the right thing. That particular drug, this drug, you need what? You need 10 gram of this drug, because it's 10 liter you want to do. All you have to do is, you can share this drug into 2. Do you understand? You take your spoon. You can share this drug into 2, so everybody can see it. I will use nylon for 1, and cup for 1. Are you understanding it? This is a 100 gram. Let's say this is a 100 gram. And I want to share it into 2. It's best to use a rubber spoon for this so you get it. At least you level it. This is a leveled spoon, yeah? Another one. You keep doing it like that. This is half. Like I said, use a rubber spoon so you can get it. You can just use the leveled spoon so you know, okay, you are doing the right thing. This one is just for the purpose of the class. Are you seeing it? You are sharing it into 2. You share it to the minimum. Okay, now this is the 100 gram. You've shared it into 2. That means this is 50 gram and this is 50 gram. So this 50 gram, like the specification, the dosage on the drug said 100 gram to 100 liter. So the 50 gram is to 50 liter. You can easily just, like I said, everybody have a white, you can get a white nylon. You can easily just tie one part of the drug. You can put it back, tie one part of the drug. This is 50 gram, right? So 50 liter. You need 10 gram to 10 liter. So it will be easy for you to share this one into 5 places. Do you understand? It will be easy for you to now share this one into 5 places. Then you can use your rubber spoon. Or you are taking like this. 1. Do you understand? It will be easy for you to share into 5 places. And when you can share into 5 places, you keep it aside. And most of the times, we use our drugs for 5 days. Do you understand? Imagine you use 10 liter in a day. And then this 50 gram, you're going to use it for 5 days. It's just to share this 50 gram into 5 places. So you have it in 5 places. You can easily just take one wrap and put on your 10 liter, or you put on your 10 liter missing bucket or whatever. That is it. And okay, I want 5 gram. I want 5 gram. To be easy for you, you want 5 gram. It's for you to share a 100 gram drug, share it into 4 equally, and take one part and share into 5. So if you share 100 gram into 4 equal parts, one part will be 25 gram. And 25 gram, you can share it into 5 different wraps, and that will give you 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Do you understand? It's a lot of work when you don't have a scale, but it is best to share it rather than just take one spoon. Any drug you buy, you just take one spoon. It's wrong. Do you get? It is wrong. Now, for that, if you don't understand fully, you can drop your comment, your questions in the comment section. We'll always attend to you. Like we said, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do that. We have a lot of educating videos for you. We have a lot more videos to come that will benefit you as a farmer. So please do subscribe to our channel. So that's that. So most people, they use this stuff as their drinker, which they call 4 liter. Well, that's a topic for another class if this is really 4 liter. But this is what we call 4 liter most. But preferably you use a measuring bucket, please. So let's say you want 5 liter. Like I said, maybe this is a 25 gram. You can share it into 5. That's aside. How do we now mix our drug? So you don't mix your drug the right way. When you want to mix your drug, always have a cup or container you use in mixing your drug. Let's say this is a drug right now, and you want to mix it. Do you understand? Let's say I've already measured the drug. This one is just human glucose. Let's say I've already measured the drug that I want to do. Let's say this is the quantity. Let's just say this is the quantity of the drug I want. I've already measured it in the scale or with my spoon, or I've shared it. This is the quantity of the drug. I pour it in here. That's what you do. The first thing you need to do is you need to learn how to mix your drug. Mix your drug in small quantity first. Are you understanding me? Dissolve your drug first in small quantity. Learn to dissolve your drug in small quantity first before pouring into your measuring bucket or your measuring jar. Then you cannot add water to it. Learn to dissolve in small water first so that the drug will dissolve fully before you pour into whatever jar that you use, whether a bucket or a drum or whatever. Do you understand? So that's for powder drug. Now you have liquid drugs. How do you measure liquid drug without a measuring cup? If you buy a drug like this, Some drug comes with their measuring cup. One of the reasons why I love this product is because it comes with their measuring cup, and most times this measuring cup is what we use in the farm. We have a lot of it, so it's easy for us to use it. Even some of you that buy cough drugs in the house, you have cough medicine in your house, they come with measuring cup, so you can still use that cup. Do you understand? For liquid drug. But the drugs you buy don't have this cup. What do? You can get a syringe. Syringe is very cheap. Syringe are very cheap, and syringe have different size. This is a 2 ml syringe. You can see the syringe is 2 ml. If you can see this syringe is 20 ml. If you can see this syringe is 10 ml. So if you have this cup, maybe you've treated, if you want to treat coccidosis, we prefer you get central dichos. And if you buy central dichos, you're going to have this cup. And if you have this cup, you can see one side of it, it reads 2.5, 7.5, 15.5, 12.5 and 17.5. And the other side, it has 5, 10, 15, 20. So you are covered if you have this cup. But you don't have it, you can buy syringe from the drug shop. It is very, very cheap. It's not expensive. So you can buy syringe from the drug shop. So you know how to mix. And when you buy a liquid drug, always shake it. Some of these drugs, mostly when you have calcium, they've already gone down. The down is already so all the nutrients is down. So it is best that you always shake your liquid drug. Shake it so that they will mix well. Because most times the content, they always accumulate at the bottom. So always shake it. And after you do that, like I said, it depends on how big your farm is, if you need the 20 ml, the 10 ml, or the 2 ml. So now, every liquid drug has their own specification too. Every liquid drug has their own specification. Like this one, they will tell you add 100 ml of this product into 500 or 1000 liters, but we'll do 100 ml to 500 liters. So if you are using 100 ml to 500 liters, it is safe to say it is 10 ml to 50 liters. Now you open your drug, 10 ml to 50 liters. 10 ml to 50 liters. And you can see this is a 10 ml syringe. It's a 10 ml syringe. You get it. You get it. You can use this directly, but you might not be able to go down when the drug is going out. But you can use this directly. You can still use this directly without the other parts. Can you see? Very easy. Very, very easy. Now you have your 10 ml. Do you understand? You have peace of mind and you are so sure and bold and confident that you are giving the right dosage. Now this drug said 100 to 500 liters, so it's actually 10 ml to 50 liters. Now you have 10 liters. Do you understand? So if it is 10 ml to 50 liters, it will be 5 to 25. So that's how you do your calculation. You just calculate it well. So it will be 5 ml to 25. If you need a 5 ml, let's say it's 5 ml that we have, you just, you take it down. This is 6 and the middle of it is 5. That's 5 ml. Do you understand? So for a 10 ml to 50 liters, it will be 1 ml to 5 liters. So let's say this is the bucket and it's 5 liters you want to do. You always have to know how to calculate. So people might say, the calculation is always difficult. If you say 10, I tell you 10 ml to 50 liters. The first letter there is 1 ml to 5 liters. If you say 100 ml to 100 liters, that means it is 1 ml to 1 liter. So for this drug that is 10 ml to 50 liters, that means it is 1 ml to 5 liters. And in a situation where you don't have a big farm, a small farm, and you need 1 ml, you can always go for a smaller syringe. Do you understand? You can go for a smaller syringe. This smaller syringe, you can have 0.5, 1, 1.5, and 2. You just take it. You can see 0.5, 1, 5, and 2. If you need 1 ml, you take it down. Can you get it? Yes. I understand. If you need 0.5, the same thing. If you need 2, you drag it up. So that's it. So for those that have a bigger farm, they need bigger, they need something bigger, you can go for, what I mean is that whatever, it's not for this drug in particular. If you are doing liquid drug, whatever meal you want, you can easily use your syringe to get it. your syringe can help you out. So that's that for your liquid drug. And like we always say, when you go to buy your drug, please always check the expiry date, and also check if the drug is fresh. Like check if the drug is not caked, like it's powdery form that you can easily feel it, so you can easily measure it. If you can get the scale that we talked about, which is this scale, if you can get it, fine, it's less than 5,000 to help you, and use the battery. If you can't, get nylon or whatever you can easily get in the house, and use it to share your drugs accordingly, so that you can easily measure your drug and give your best right dosage. Don't just go buy drugs. Like we said, if you want to dissolve your drug, always put it in a container first, dissolve with little water before pouring into your jar and adding other water to it. For whatever drug that you are using, always put it in that manner. So thank you very much for staying tuned to the end of this video. Like I said, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do that. If you have a question, please drop that in the comment section, as we are here to help you. Do well and have a nice day. See you in our next class.